Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Weird time to be streaming for me, huh? Strange. I never usually stream at this time of night. Oh, it's so dark. Oh no. I didn't think that through. There's no natural sunlight, so it is darker. Hold on. You know what? That's not going to make a difference because the sun's going to go down. Late stream indeed. We're this is not normal. I should be working today, but things changed and I'm not. And Vic had some stuff she had to do tonight. So I was like, you know what? That is a stink bug. That's gross. I figured I would try and get another stream in before I am totally, head first into this movie. We were just doing tech rehearsals yesterday. Today they did a tech scout, and then tomorrow is like technically our first day of shooting. So I had some time. We got this thing done. Well, not done. I kind of want to do a little bit more, but that's not for today. It needs... have I been booted from the server? What just happened? It needs some work. The heck? What has occurred? Java is not responding. I don't like that. Try that again. So that is unfortunate. But yeah, so we're going to leave that alone for today, and we're going to try and cover up some of this other stuff. I have outlines that I made for a good portion of these other things. We're probably going to just go simple block types for now. Just so we can at least cover them up and do more with them later. Specifically, I want to clean this thing up. I think this is what I want to focus on. Which one of these is it? What is that? What the heck? Oh yeah, okay. So this right here, this is the outline for this building right here. I don't love that sound. Is that going to keep happening? Hold on. Let me break that with a thing and stop them from being on fire. Just so we're not listening to that the entire time we're working over here. If I do 1, 2, 3, and then we do shovel. Okay, good. Now they can just chill out. So this is going to be the goal, is this over here. I feel like I should remove the entities. Configure, ignore entities. Okay, cool. So this is the outline. We have that building over there, which is primarily wood. I think it's not going to be like super brick, but I think I'm going to stick with the brick design-ish. And maybe I kind of really like the polished andesite and tough look. We're just going to wing this and see what happens. Let's see here. I do have plenty of this, and we have some of this and some granite. And where's the tough? Hopefully I did not run out of that. I might have left it over there to work with. Let's go see. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah. Really? I don't have any tough. Am I seriously out of tough? I might need to go mining. We might need to do a quick mining session. Interesting. Where else would I have put it? No. Nope. Okay, there's a random rocket here. I don't know what that's about. We're gonna go mine some real quick. Cause I definitely would like to go with like a stone vibe, I think, for what's going on there. We're gonna turn this on so we can see down here. So that update today, huh? That snapshot. There was that, but there was also another notification that they posted, which gives me lots of intrigue. And I don't know what to do about it, but they're doing a Minecraft Live, and from what I could tell, it's actually live at TwitchCon Rotterdam. Which, wowzers, that's crazy. And now I'm bummed that I can't go. I think if I had known that was gonna happen, I might have attempted to actually go. You know what? I got a funny idea to try and give myself a little bit more light on my face. It kind of worked a little bit. I put a white screen on my other monitor. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work to do lighting when I actually move downstairs. But anyway, so yeah, so actually having a live Minecraft Live, I'm like, usually Minecraft Live, I try and like stream it on Discord with a couple of the other CraftWorks people. But I feel like because this is actually live and not recorded, I think I want to partake in the watching it live thing. Like, I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. And I got to imagine this is going to be a big one. This might be the, like, I don't want to get myself too hyped up, but I could definitely see this being the one that they like announce a major update, because they do keep saying that like what we're getting so far is you know, the small updates, but that doesn't mean they're not working on big updates in the background. So I wonder, you know, I wonder what that's gonna be about. Part of me thinks it's probably gonna be the whatever the thing has to do with the, I don't want to say skulk dimension, but whatever they're doing for dungeons where the portal opened in the trailer after Minecraft Live, I have a feeling it might actually be in that direction. Could be, maybe, don't know. Not sure. Not sure what that's going to be about, but we will find out. We will find out. And that's coming up so soon. It's only like 2 weeks away, May 30th. May 30th, Rotterdam. I'm getting a decent amount of this. Hopefully this is the right move. I don't exactly know what my plan here is. I'm just going to kind of wing it. And hope I get something pretty cool looking. My gut instinct is telling me it's going to be tough, andesite, and maybe some regular stone. Maybe some other, maybe some pale moss in here. Maybe. Okay, how much of this do I need? I feel like I should just get a decent amount of it because I keep like running out, which is annoying. Oh, I hear Zombert. Do I see? No, I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody. Now, I might not be streaming for, you know, the next month while I'm on that, but I might have to go live after Minecraft Live just in case. In case there is something crazy just to talk about it. Another thing I'm very excited about, and maybe this isn't, you know, a you guys thing, but Subnautica 2 Thursday. I loved Subnautica. I loved the Frozen Subnautica. I was a big fan. I like downed those games a little too hard. I ate them up. What has occurred? That was weird. Is everything still streaming? That was super strange. My monitor went black for a second, but everything looks fine. So weird. Okay. Wasn't super into Subnautica? It was fun. It had a nice mix of like building survival elements to it and some good storytelling. I'm more into this one because of the multiplayer aspects of it. I'm gonna try and get Vic to play with me, but we're currently actually doing a little bit of Foundry. I may have watched Tango's stream with Zed and Impulse's stream with Skiz, and went, oh, Foundry's free this weekend, and played that a little bit last weekend, and might be onto that. So, starting to get a couple games in the queue. Starting to get a couple games going around, which is enjoyable. Let's see here. So we're not working over here immediately. Let's move this stuff over to here. We're gonna create a new station to work from. Right over here. It'll be great. It'll be grand. So Foundry's been interesting. There's I'm not 100% sure I am like super loving it. I'm struggling to enjoy the aesthetic of the building, but part of that could just be I haven't unlocked enough of the building stuff yet, so I'm still learning. And it does suffer from the same thing that a lot of those kind of games have, where it's like you have to unlock things before you could do stuff. I watched a couple of minutes, but didn't seem like a game for me. It's very much so still in the world of like Satisfactory. Okay, let's look at some templates. Let's figure out a color template, shall we? I know I want to use that. Hold on. Let's put this away so we're not super sidetracked. Yeah, I was gonna say seems Satisfactory. It's basically Satisfactory, but voxel based, cause like you can't alter the terrain or anything in Satisfactory, like you can in Foundry. Okay, so what? That's not too bad. I need a transitional block though. Let's see, what else do we have here? Nothing. Andesite, just plain andesite isn't. That's lighter actually. Okay. You know what would be cool? I want like a polished andesite, like bricks like that. I think that would be an interesting block. Andesite, granite, diorite should all have brick variants. Just throwing it out there. Okay, let's take a look and see. We got some stone. Let's see what the stone looks like. Blah. Stone is lighter. Okay, so not stone. What about brick? Is brick lighter or darker looking? Lighter, but I guess this is where the mossiness comes in. All my moss is not going to be mossed, is it though? All my moss is going to be there. I might have to turn this on and just snag some moss. Do I have? Let's see if we have some pale moss here. What's in here? This is okay. We got some pale moss. Let's take a look at this. And do I have? I'm just going to take one of these. And let's see. So, I don't know that that's the answer. I don't know what I was trying to do there. That's not a block. That's not a block. Come on. Let's just organize this mess for a second. Let's try this. This block can go mossy, right? I'm not crazy. Maybe this. I don't like this texture trying to like be introduced here. I need like one block in between these two. And I don't know what it should be. What does just regular tough look like? Regular tough is darker? Lighter? Seems just grosser. This just seems like a grosser block more than anything. Let's do, so if that's there and that's there. Maybe. What other blocks are there? This is way too bright. This is going to be like super bright, right? Yeah, I think we're going to go, that's not bad. Oh, you know what? I should try mossy cobblestone, right? Hold on. Let's just get some regular cobblestone and make that mossy. Boop, shaboop. Can I use pale moss to make this mossy? No, that would be weird, right? That would be a strange choice. Let's do this. And let's see how this looks. Okay, cool. I have a feeling this might be better. Squirrelhead09. Hey Nard, hello. How's it going? Howdy. That doesn't quite work for me. Maybe there and then to andesite. Let's see. Boop. Still, andesite is so bright. Andesite is very bright. But I think that's better. What's brighter between these two? This is definitely darker, actually. But I wonder if it's a texture thing. Well, I definitely think I'm great. First time catching one of your streams. Yes, it is. It says first time streamer. Welcome. Do I want to go one thing darker? Do I want to start with like how I have up there a little bit of cobble deep slate mixed in, maybe? Let's grab some deep slate. I think I have some deep slate potentially. Do I have of the cobbled variety? I do. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the follow. Squirrelhead09. Much appreciated. Okay, so there's that, which is not bad. And then there's that. That is a lot darker. That is probably too dark. I would say that's too dark. And then what about this? That's lighter. I kind of like the not cobbled version. And then there. That's an interesting grade. There's something to this. I think it needs to get swapped here to, no, not that, to just that. I think that's what I'm going to go for. I think something like that, and then the cobblestone would actually get mixed in like that. So it's kind of like brick this layer, brick this layer. I kind of think, what is brighter? This is definitely brighter. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be boop, boop, and then andesite up top. Yeah? Yeah, okay. That's gonna be the gradient. And I think what I'm gonna do is make it a box to start. So we need a decent amount of this here. What is the dimensions of this thing? Let's see here. It's gonna be this is the whole outline. So let's get the outline going. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 by 11, so 18 plus 22, so 40. 40 for the main. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 51. So we should just make a stack. We'll just make a stack of the brick. And we're just going to do a layer going all the way up of that. I think that is where we start. And boop. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake. Hopefully no mistakey. And then we'll text. This is going to be another one of those things where we'll end up texturing it in. So if this is, let's say it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we're only going to do 3 layers of each. So you'll never really see this on the outside. And there's a world that whatever this is over here changes in color eventually, but for now it's just gonna go there. Oh, I don't have anything for over here, so we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this, boop boop boop, and then up here. Oh wait, hold on. Where's the line cut across? Right there. Okay, cool. And there. And then this block does not exist. Okay, so that is... Oops, sleepy time. That is the outline. And we're going to fill that in up to the level, the highest level. Somebody's driving by on a motorcycle. I put the door in the basement for the streaming room today. Doors are hard. Doors are a lot harder than I thought it was going to be to like level it all out so that the door wasn't like, closing weirdly on one side or something. But I did it. The drywall has been ordered. The drywall will be arriving this Saturday. And then I got the quote for the cool epoxy flooring. So I'm very excited about that. That's going to be, if I get the drywall this Saturday and get everything hung and ready to go, my hope currently is to have the flooring done in like July. I really want to get the whole thing finished, like this whole streaming gaming room done by winter is my ultimate plan here. So, flooring goes in July, and then I gotta do probably painting and some more duct work in there. And then I gotta do like trim on stuff and maybe a little bit more electrical. Like putting in some cool lighting fixtures and stuff, nothing too crazy. But we're getting there. I think I only want to do 32 more of these. I think that should be enough, and we'll save the rest. Hopefully that's enough. Cool. Now, I don't actually know how high I plan on going with this. Overall, that could be problematic for me. Let's put some more tuft in here. Tuft? I don't know why I added extra T. There is no extra T. Let's see how high was the plan on this. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I think if we do 3 layers of that, was it 9 more? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do 3 layers now of the tuft brick. And I think, what's going to happen. Or do I do the middle ground? Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll do the tuft brick for 3 layers. And basically, I'm going to do the layers of each of the brick, and then I'm going to use the like, how do I explain it? So if I do, we'll do right here just to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have this, and then the texturing process will look like this kind of a thing, where that kind of gets mixed in with, well, actually I could just do that. So this kind of goes here and there, and then we cut away at some of these kind of things, and this becomes like, what's next? Cobbled? Like there's a cobbled there, and then a not cobbled. Oh, my poor inventory. We're not going to use the smooth stone, so. And then, boop, like that kind of a thing. So that's kind of what I'm thinking in terms of how it'll blend together. We're going to just leave this here so we have the pattern. I feel like I need something here. I really just need to pay someone to put a mini split AC in my office. I have the window thing, the window unit. Did that kicking on, the loudness of that remind you that you needed to do it? So I'm going to do the layers, and then I'm going to do the blending. The mini splits are great. The mini splits really are great. I had one at my last place. No, just me sitting here being like, it's hot in here. Do you not have any windows in your office that you could just get like a window unit? Like the floor thing that I got over here going out the window? I do, but it's a front-facing window. It's a front-facing window. What does that mean? Like it faces the street and that becomes a problem? Like mine, it just has, it's not like an outside unit. It sits in the office with me, and there's just a little vent. You know, you crack open the window and you put a little vent in it. Oh, you don't want an indoor unit. I see. I feel like a mini split is basically like an indoor unit, though. In my head, the mini splits that we had feel no different than this. It'd have to be one that sits in the window. Is it about just floor space then for you? Is that really the issue? I'm gonna do one more stack. Seems like a lot, actually. I'm gonna try just doing 32 for now. Floor space, and I want the hot side on the outside and not venting out a tube. The tube thing. I see. I see. Yes, I do have. I mean, you could kind of. Hold on. I don't think. Yeah, you could kind of see it there in the full screen. There's a tube. You could see it here. It goes to the window, and then it comes right down. Oh my God, this is hard mirrored, or whatever. Right there, and then boop. Tubage. I have tubage. Floor space, yeah. I'm okay with it. It doesn't kill me. I prefer my central air. But because this room gets so much hotter, I could put, I would freeze the whole house trying to get this room down to temperature. I could potentially find a spot to put an indoor unit next to my futon. Would it be better than dreaming about a mini split and never getting one, I guess? I mean, this thing cost me like 120 bucks, and I swear by it. I love it. I prefer it to anything else. Okay, so that layer is that. And then I think what we're gonna do is go with the brick next, but that brick is going to need a bit of bone meal. So how do I want to handle that is a good question. Maybe I'll consider it. I would recommend it. I would recommend it. What kind of building are you going for? I don't know. I just knew I had this like texture in mind. I was doing a lot with messing around over here for this roof underneath it with like tough and deep slate, and I really liked it. This is not done. This still needs to get texturized. And I want to see if I could make something like that. I have the outline. I could show you the full outline. Hold on. Let me show you the full outline of it here real quick. Configure. No, wait. Hold on. What is it? Configure. All. So this is the shape of this building here. I've got a bunch of buildings actually like shaped up. There's going to be the farmhouse over here. Then there's this building back here that houses the XP farm. Then this is the enchanted building. These ones back here I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do yet. And then I still need one for the cobblestone generator and the iron farm over here. So I have the layouts for a lot of this stuff figured out. I'm sure the cats would hate it since it'd be messing up their window they sit and look out of. Do you have one of those cat tree things in there? So what do we need for this? Well, first we're going to sleep, and then we need some moss to make some mossy cobble. I feel like... What was I going through? I think that was about 2 stacks. If I get 2 stacks of moss, I think that would be enough for doing this. This thing is probably... Oh, it's not as jammed up as I thought it would be. Okay. Let's turn this on real quick. Oh, goodness. I kind of just want to fly up there and just stand in the middle and just let it all rain down on me. This is plenty of bone meal to run a loop of this. This is going to be potentially loud. Let's see here. Can I get up there? No, the futon that sits on the side of the window and they sit on top of it. I see. Okay, we're going in. Well, I guess I could still use all this stuff. Hold on. I'm already like almost full here. Okay. I'm full already. Oh my goodness. Please don't die. We're okay. We made it. You could get them a little cat tower that sits next to, that sits right next to the AC unit. And they could like go up on top and look out from above. We're going to start with just a stack and see how we do there. So, I'm 1 shy, but that's just because it's here, and that's fine. So let's do that, and then we will do that. Great. Oh, I guess I could do... Let's just grab 1 piece of cobblestone real quick. Just so we have some mossy cobble in case we need it. But just 1. We don't want to go crazy here. That 1 piece of mossy cobble is huge. Okay. So we'll do 3 layers of this, and then we will do probably andesite for the other layers. Okay, that's going to be the ceiling, right? Or the roof? Yeah, the roof starts there. Okay, so we just want 2 layers going around here. I'm going to have to do something for this door, but I don't know what yet. 1, 2. Cool. So I am very bummed. I really, if I didn't get this movie, I probably would have tried to go to Amsterdam. Like, now with everything going on there, I kind of kicking myself. Okay, we got close. Let's do one more stack. It seems like it's going to be the new Minecraft, like Minecon. Now, whether or not they keep up on it, I don't know. It would be pretty sick if they did, though. Let's do that. Should I do another round? Ah! I got a lot of brick still in there. What was I smelting to make brick? Was that... It must have been clay? Must have been smelting clay. Okay. I'm also excited because, and I know this isn't for everybody, but Dungeon Delivery, absolutely love still. They are doing a live Dungeon Delivery at Minecraft Live, at TwitchCon in Rotterdam. That's gonna be fun to watch. I'm kind of excited to watch that. I love Dungeon Delivery. I am a devotee. A devotee? Yeah, sure. At this point, it's just something fun. We've made it a weekend tradition at this point to watch it. Okay, so how? I feel like I should build the circle out because it's gonna come from the roof here. So at this point, it kind of needs to be established. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do the roof out of. That's a good gradient from a distance once I get some texture on it. That is actually a pretty good gradient. Yeah, it looks pretty good where it's blended together. It's a little hard going from this to this. But I think when it's mixed in, it'll be fine. Okay. So, we're not going to do the roof right yet. How many layers of this do we have? 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So I think in terms of that, we should do... Did we determine this was brighter? Which one is nicer though? Versus that. That's too bright. I think it'll just be 3 layers of that. Yeah, that gets way too bright. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, and then it'll get dark because of the shadow. Okay, cool. Would be cool to go to Rotterdam. Yeah, I would imagine it's got to be pretty sick. We're gonna do half. And I can't believe how many meet and greets they're doing. It's gonna be Cleo's first meet and greet, so that's crazy. Like, that's really cool. And Cub said something about Scar being MIA right now for like some very exciting reason. Don't know what that's about. It's gonna be crazy if that guy's going to Rotterdam. But yeah, I feel like their TwitchCon is gonna blow this year's San Diego TwitchCon out of the water, which is obviously the one that's like easier for me to get to. But what you gonna do? Okay, now I do think I need a solid andesite layer that is not a thing. Not smooth andesite, because that... Actually, I wonder if just plain stone would work. What does plain stone look like next to just an andesite block here? It weirdly looks darker. Weirdly looks darker. I'd be interested in going to Rotterdam than San Diego, but would be an expensive trip. Oh yeah, I like the flight, then getting a place to stay. It would be just too much for me. I do not envy the people who do not live over there who are actually going. I mean, cool for them. The Netherlands in general would be amazing to travel to. I've never been to any of those kind of places. Like, I've been to Ireland. I've been to the UK. I think it would be kind of cool to check out like Sweden, the Netherlands, Rotterdam, like get into some of the cities and stuff. I would love that. I haven't traveled. It'll be a year. It's coming up on a year since the last big trip I took, which is kind of sad. Wait, did I not take the rockets? What did I just do? Oh, there they are. Okay. I'm guessing the flight prices would be rough now. Yeah, and it's kind of like I wonder if they skyrocket because they know like that's when people are coming. Switzerland is on my travel list someday. Very pretty to see the Alps. I think I've seen the Alps. There's a chance I've seen the Alps. When I flew to Italy, I don't know maps very well. Hold on. Is it the Alps that's like over the northern Italy? Because I might have gone over them. What is that? Is that the Dolomites? Yes. Kind of? A little bit? Swiss Alps. Yeah. Okay, so when we flew to Milan from London. So I have a picture actually from going over from flying over the Alps on our way to Milan. So I have Alped it. From a plane. I saw them from a plane. Did I take damage from hitting that thing? Seriously? But yeah, I would love to do that. And then probably even as far like east as like Poland. I wouldn't mind checking out Poland too one day. Our next big trip we're currently like, that is cursed. Currently planning. This is messed up. Sorry, distracted. Pick a guy. Get out of here. One of you needs to like. It's Schrodinger's villager. Which one am I gonna get? Jeez. The next trip that we're planning on going on is Greece. Okay, I'm just gonna pop in here. Hey, buddy. I need some golden carrots. Can you help me out? Thank you. That's good enough. Yeah. Greece is our next big one. That's gonna be 2027. We try and do a fairly big trip every other year. All the odd years is when we do a big trip. Last year was Japan, and then that was 2025. 2023 was Australia, New Zealand. 2021 got borked by the pandemic, and then 2019 was 2019 was Spain. Unchecked door. How you doing? Good sir? It is a late night stream. You know, I should have been working today. I thought I would be working today. I wasn't working today, so Vicky had some stuff she had to do tonight because she made some plans because she thought I was going to be working, but I'm not. So here I am. I'm streaming late. It's a good time. A little different. It's fine. It's lovely. We're working on a new building on the server. I have an outline. I don't have a much past that. I got I came up with a color palette. We're just building the gradient and then we're gonna smooth it all in. And maybe we'll get a roof on this sucker. How much of these do I want? I probably want a good stack at this point. I'll go up and show you here. Let me get a stack of this. There we go. That's enough. Whee! How are you doing, sir? Enjoying the day? We had a nice day today. It's lovely out. We got up to almost 70 degrees. That was nice. Went to the dog park before dinner. That was nice. I've placed the wrong block. The weather hasn't been too bad. The rain has been mostly overnight / early morning rain. And I've been on a sound stage for the past couple days, so I haven't even been outside to enjoy that. Okay, wait, hold on. This is the lip, isn't it? So this is actually too high. It just needs to end here. Okay, that makes more sense. So this is the building we're building. This is the gradient. Obviously, it's just a bunch of bricks right now. The actual gradient is this weird concoction on the side I came up with. But we're getting the layers. Then we're going to clean it up with the gradients. And I'm debating whether I want to do the gradients next or try doing the roof next. Part of me is thinking the roof, but I don't really know. I don't really know what color or what I want to do for the roof. Oh, you know what I should have looked at for a gradient? Warped wood. Let's put some of this stuff away and just grab the warped wood real quick. No, that's way too pink. Jeez, gross. But maybe acacia. Acacia kind of looks sick. Do I have some acacia? Hold on, let me grab some acacia real quick. I like the look of the acacia. The acacia is more of a neutral gray, right? Let's see. If we toss this in here, that versus... Grab another one of these. That versus... this. No, not that. Oh, I see what's happening. I just want to do this. It really annoys me that you lose a block when you do that. I guess it makes sense. Lane, what's up, dude? How you doing? How's it going? Working on another building. This is not what it's going to look like. The actual gradient is this weird contraption on the side. Right now it's just a bunch of layers, but that's fine. Okay. Definitely not the pale oak. I can't get behind that. That's hideous. And then the acacia. The acacia, I feel like, is meant to go with the pale oak. Doing well. Got my season wrapped up, and I'm missing the server right now. I envy you guys. I really do. I wish I could do that. That's why the streaming thing is just easier for me. It's so impossible for me to finish an episode. Streaming is just easier. I can kind of do it when I have time, which is nice. My goal is to at least get all of the farms and stuff I have covered up right now. Oh, you know what? I kind of like how this looks over here with the dark oak. Maybe I put a that is dark oak, right? Yeah, that's dark oak. Maybe I put a dark oak roof on this thing. That could be interesting. Let's see here. Let's try a dark oak. Let's try a dark oak roof. Let's see. Oh, now, do we go crazy and go like super dark and use the logs. Yeah, I guess I'm committing. We're committing. We're going to do this first. I had a ton more plans, but I've got so much going on. I didn't have a choice but to wrap it up. Ah, life. Life, I get it. Well, or other projects. Either way. Either way, the plate doth run over. Understood. You hear about this this Minecraft live thing at not San Diego, at Rotterdam TwitchCon? I don't know what to do about it. Like, I'm so used to doing the Minecraft live streams, but if it's actually like live, I feel like I kind of want to just watch it live. It could be weird, and that excites me. And I think what I want to do is like watch it and then maybe do like a post analysis stream maybe for the Discord server. I don't know. I haven't said anything yet because I'm still like trying to decide what to do. I really believe that they're doing it because they're gonna be announcing like a major update. You know, they've said they've been working on a major one behind all this stuff. Okay, I see where I've screwed up with this wall. This wall is one too far out. We'll fix that in a minute. So I don't know. Like, it could be pretty hyped to like do a stream live while they're live and like find out some crazy stuff happens. I'm kind of leaning to they're gonna announce whatever this Skulk Dimension thing is. If they've teased it as hardcore as they have with the dungeons on the last Minecraft live, they've got to go this way now. I feel like there's no going back. Okay, so now dark oak wood, spruce wood. What? Why does this? I'm confused. Hold on. Is this just a shading thing with the light? What the heck? Dark oak log. Okay. Why? What? Okay. I just grabbed the wrong thing. I understand. What is the spruce? Why does the spruce look darker? Spruce looks redder. I don't think I like the red. We're gonna stick with the dark oak. Now, I don't know whether or not to do the logs like those guys as the edges or keep those and maybe put like some buttons on there or some sort of texture. I guess that'll be in like the detailing phase. We don't need to worry about that quite yet. Let's get the rest of the wood up there first. Now I think the tower is going to have a different roof color. Maybe that goes back to deep slate on the tower. That might be kind of cool. We'll see. We'll get there. We're going to get this done, then we're going to fix up. I guess this. I could either put another layer on the roof coming out, or I just have to move this wall back. But this wall moving back kind of eats into. Well, I guess I had the wall planned to go back. I don't know how I screwed that up so bad. Oh well, whatever. That's like a quick fix. Air? What's going on there? Did I screw up the circle? No, it just must have been something weird in the Lightmatica when I was building it, I guess. It's fine. I'm gonna have to, once this roof is done though, we're gonna take a step back and make sure we we went the right direction with this dark oak here. I feel like it makes the most sense. Kind of has a good vibe. I was also, one other reason I did decide to stream at this time is I was kind of curious, like, from a physicality standpoint, energy standpoint, like how I would do. Because I'm not a late night person. For me, I'm an early bird, especially with work. Like I get up at like 5:30 for work right now. You know, I'm working 5:30. Well, no, not working. Getting up at 5:30, end up getting to work by like 8 o'clock. You know, work until 8:30. So usually the nighttime is not an energy efficient time for me, but I'm just, you know, we'll see how it goes. My goal was like 6:30 to 9:30 stream. It would be nice to mix it up, and maybe like when I'm back on, when I'm done with this movie and back on like a normal streaming schedule, having a one nighttime stream a week potentially. So far, my biggest concern was always like, are the dogs gonna bug me? But they have been okay so far. Okay, what did I screw up here? This needs to go like this. That needs to go like that. Cool. And then we got to do the other side. I'm not going to make it. Wait, did we do the other side? I guess we did this side. We just didn't do that side. Great. And we're still got a stack of the dark oak, so that's nice. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay, we're getting close to being done with this too. And there we go. We made fish and rice for dinner with you know, nice basmati rice. Did Vicky made like a cool sauce to do the fish in. It was lovely. And some fried broccoli to go with it. Simple, nothing too flaring. Nothing with a lot of flair tonight. Okay, and then, oh wow, we go up one more. Ooh, we're getting low. Getting low on the dark oak. It's fine. Hopefully we got enough, because we got to do this, and then I'm sure there's just one more layer. What is it? I have to fly around. I was worried this building was going to be taller than like the main base, but seems like I did do it smartly, and I am like just barely like this is gonna end a little bit shorter than that. The tower I think was taller. These kind of roofs, these like sloped roofs, are what I would say I am the best at, like understanding the 3-2-1 curves on the roof. I'd like to be able to do more intricate roofs, but this is definitely my bread and butter here. If you look at my like main villager trading hall on the other server, it's this. Okay, here we go. We're gonna use that spruce. I wonder, part of me is thinking I might use some spruce. Like stick some spruce in there. I got 4 left. I don't know how that'll blend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need way more. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We have plenty of stuff. We have the technology to grow a spruce tree, dark oak tree. I have plenty of logs. Why are we? Stop panicking. I don't know why we're panicking. We have all this stuff. Yeah, this needs some texture love to it for sure. How high did I make this go? Hopefully that's it. I mean, I don't know. Nope. Of course, one more. Makes sense. 2 has to be 3. That should be the last one, right? Yeah, okay. random. There must have been a scaffolding tower there when I snagged the schematic. Yeah, okay. Cool. It's rough. It's a rough outline. So if we were to... Well, first things first. I'm just out of curiosity. If this block were to just... Okay, places like that. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could put some spruce in there. Just something to give it some texture. Or maybe even like a plank or something. I don't know. Okay, let's fix this because this is going to drive me crazy. Because I obviously was delusional when I was putting this together. Boop, boop, boop. Did it weird for some reason. So I guess the wood goes away. Like that. Cool. And then same thing on this side. Yeah, so we're going to just take this up. Oh, there's something kind of cool about the way that pops out like that. It's a little Tudor style in the shape. I guess that's probably what that is, but we don't need to do that. And then, yeah, so we're just going to take this whole wall back by 1. Okay, so my inventory. Oh, my poor inventory. Hold on. Auto sort. Is this bright in here? Hold on. Do I have enough light? Is this like an issue? That's an issue. That is an issue right there. Okay, let's fix that real quick. Boop, boop. Ah! Up around. There. This needs a floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. We have planks. We can do that. And... Let's do boop, boop, boop. Back here. Cool. That is not bad. And now we need to take out this layer of tuff. We're going to get some back over here and over here. Cool. Yeah, so that layer, and then we need to take it off of here too. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. I didn't check on top of this stuff. Nothing spawnable, right? No. It is dark. It's interesting how, like, from the front door, it, like, stays light, but then gets dark in here. I guess that kind of makes sense. I need some scaffolding to reach up there. And then this should be the last bit. So maybe we can just finish this up. I kind of want to roughen some sort of shape for a door potentially. Hi, little guy. Yeah, I think I will get this, and then I will figure out a door situation. That is cool in the background there. I like my lighthouse. That came out pretty good, all things considering. The top is so much more. Is this gonna jank out again? The top's much more interesting now. Part of me wonders if I should make the top go higher, or if I should leave it as a cone like that, like a dome, as opposed to a spire, a steeple, if you will. I think for now I leave it. For now, we leave it. Boop. Ah! Okay. Boop, 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 boop. So, how do I want to do the door? I think the door, it's 3 wide. So, if I do, nope. Boop, boop, boop. I don't think it'll be taller than that. So, it seems like, can I do a mossy stone brick stair? That's a thing, right? Yes. Okay. We're going to do 2 of those. No, not quite what I was hoping for. Yeah, okay, that's good. Ah! That's placed very poorly. I did it again. How do I do that twice in a row? Yeah, okay. For now, that's right. I don't know how much longer I could look at this in this like hideous texture for. We need to start blending this. Let's find some spots that we can start doing some work in here. Let's get a blended texture bar going. Let's put the copper away. We'll start doing some blended textures. Because this is just super wonk. Seeing it just all layered like that. I don't know how far I'll get with the blending, but we will see. Copper. We have a lot of copper items these days, which is good. Some reason I have melons in here. I don't know what it does. My peach tree, quickly changing subjects, has sprouted many leaves. It is very leafy right now. So I'm having good hopes that we will have a successful peach tree. I don't know, though. I've broken it. Whether or not oh god, I've broken it again. I'm gonna get any peaches because there's no like flower buds, and I'm assuming like you need some flowering buds on there to actually get peaches from it. I don't know how it works. I also my white balance is not very orange. I also like have been struggling keeping ants off the tree. I grabbed this thing that I found on Amazon, which is like this tape that you can put around the base of the tree to like catch the ant. Whoa, that's too blue. To catch the ants before they like climb up the tree. They like stick to it. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but I'm trying it. I've been messing with the tree a lot to like make sure it's good. I think it was also getting a little too much water, so I like switched up the mulching situation a little bit. We're doing stuff here. We're doing stuff to try and make sure it's good. Okay, so we need polished. Here, we can look at the thing here. Polished tough, regular tough. We need more deep slate. Let's go get the deep slate. So that's my adventure with the peach tree as of late. That's been fun. But it does have leaves, and they don't look like they're falling apart yet. So, you know, progress, I think I'd call that. Deep slate, and maybe dish guide there. Okay, this is too much of a line here, so we're gonna do that. I don't want this here. That. Yeah, maybe. Kind of. It's a little interesting. I feel like because of this, I should have that there. I do love a good texture. Texturing is it's definitely an art form. Okay, now that that's like blended, if I pop back here. Okay, that I don't like. That dipping down into the deep slate layer is weird to me. How can I... Why? Why is that weird? That's too bright. Maybe because this needs to be a lighter color. Which one did we decide was lighter? The cobbled or the regular? Okay, so it's this is lighter and then to that. It might be a texture thing. But I don't know something better to put there, so we're going to go with that. Yeah, okay. And then this would, if we look at how this goes, it's tough and moss. So we probably want to bring this like up into it here and there. And then... Oof, the deep slate, the pale moss is going to be difficult. Or wait, can that machine take pale moss? I don't see why not. Hold on. Let's see if we could run this. Have I left this running? Ooh, boy. I have left this running. That was unintentional. Good thing I didn't log off or crash. Jolly Willikers. We got a lot of bone meal now. So I'm trying to think. This. Okay. Can I? Okay. Okay. That, in theory, if I turn that back on, should produce the pale oak, pale moss variety. Yes. Let's turn it on and see. Oh, it did. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so now we want to get back up there and collect a bunch of the pale moss. That was easy. That was way easier. I think we'll go with 2 stacks. Yeah. Go on, get in there. Okay. It's you know, it's excited. There's a lot. Oh my god. Okay, we need to we're getting too good here. Okay, so that's the pale oak. 2 stacks. Great. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna just fly up there. And we're gonna switch it back now. I'm gonna turn it off, switch it back, not let this thing run anymore. Okay. That way I don't accidentally start doing this with pale oak later, because that would be bad. But that was extraordinarily fast. I love this version of this machine. Okay. Nope. How do I do this? Control. Okay, so we'll save those. We'll throw that out. Oh, where is this coming from? 1 stack. Is this just like This is just all sitting here. 2 stacks. Nothing else, right? Okay. Wow. That was all so full. Are you using Cube's gray wood mod for any of your builds? I think that was Cube's. I had thought about it, and I had looked at it, but I don't know if it's not updated or what the deal is, but there were a few blocks that I wanted to try using with the gray wood mod that didn't work. And just like I tried to do signs and I tried to do what's the other one? Shelves, that's what it's called, shelves. And they weren't working for me. So because it didn't have the full like block palette, I didn't really mess around with it too much more. Oh, that looks Gucci. And what was the other one we had in here? I guess a little bit of the cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I did need more of this. I should have saved. Oh, yeah, here we go. Any more? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're gonna need some of that. Scaffolding? Yes? Ah! Okay. So, blending this a little bit. You know, some of this kind of a thing. Boop, boop. Chaos. Is it morning or is it the middle of the night for you, dude? I did not expect to see you. This is obviously 2 a.m. 2 a.m. What are you doing? Go to sleep. Go to sleep, my guy. That's late. Okay, I don't want to do that because that looks too themesy. Chronic insomnia, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I mean, fair. Absolutely fair. This was a random occurrence streaming this time of night. This is not going to continue. Just kind of happened this way. Caramba. I did not put in a layer of the polished andesite. We have some. We need to put that in. That was a slight mistake. How did I get to the polished andesite? It just kind of happened. Okay, great. Does stone get us to that? I guess a bit of stone in here maybe. If I just do, I don't have the stone on me. I'm glad I caught it then, because I would like to keep my stream. Oh, well, yeah. I thought I was working today, and it turned out I wasn't. I will be going back to work tomorrow though. These things kind of happen sometimes in my industry, which is fine. I feel okay about that block there. And then like that. I think I want to do that. And then actually, no, that should definitely be like that. Okay, cool. Oh, same. I actually don't know if I'm supposed to work tomorrow. Oh, I hope not if, you know, with the sleep and the not sleep that you're currently having. I imagine that would not be pleasant. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. I should clear my inventory. We're going to put that away and that away and that away and that away. We're going to do a couple of just regular bricks. Let's try that. I think that would be better there. And then there. And then here. Boop, boop. Cool. And then it should go back to dark under here. Which, maybe that's pale moss. And some tough. No, not that. Hold on. My brain sometimes needs to really like think. Cobble? Yeah. Almost reverse. Yeah, okay. And then stone. Okay. So we'll back up and see what this looks like. Oh, the chronic insomnia is a constant issue. My workplace is used to it by now, and so after 25 years of chronic insomnia, you just get used to it. So you're able to still like half function. You can do your job. It's just maybe not the best. Or are you like completely functional when you're like half asleep? It's a good thing you have such a good public transport system. I'm just thinking about like me and the sleeping and the like having to drive, and that's not pleasant. It's a bit chaotic, but it kind of works. Hold on, let me back up a little bit. Let's take a look. I see the vision. It needs some. What does it need? It needs some more dark patches at the bottom. I don't really know how or what to do for that. It almost needs like black stone, but I don't want to do that. Maybe tile. Maybe. This might get a little weird. Stand by. Like a little bit there, like in the corners next to the really like boom, like this and this maybe. Yes. Yeah, my body adapted to be able to function even when I'm basically half asleep. I developed a trance state where I am conscious and able to gather information while still resting and doing basic movement. What is it? Dolphins or whales where like half of their brain sleeps, like their left side of their brain sleeps, and then they switch and their right side of their, like they sleep one half of their brain at a time. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Have you heard of this? Okay, I think that's good. I think we have the texture baked in, so we can get rid of this nonsense. That's kind of what it sounds like you're doing, almost. In a very strange way. Okay, now this is gonna need windows and stuff too. I'm just like making walls and texturing it. I definitely think. I don't think my brain does that exactly. No, I highly doubt your brain does that. It was just kind of something that I was kind of just using that as a goofy reference. Okay, I'm trying to organize here. Let's do this. We're going to take this. We're going to put this there, and we're going to take this and get this out here. I don't think I am because autistic. So both brain halves kind of do the same thing, but then again, maybe that enables me to do that. I don't think I'm doing that because, right. I get what you're saying. Good, maybe. Have you ever taken a sleep study? Have you done the sleep study thing yet? I'm gonna hold on to the deep slate because there's a chance we use that. We put the stone away for now. And then this is the special stone, which includes the tough and stuff. But we decided we're keeping the deep slate. Andesite, tough, andesite. Tough. Okay. And granite. Nope. I'd be curious to see if you ever did that, what they would find. If they'd find anything, maybe they wouldn't. And then smooth stone goes there. Moss goes here, including variants. Brick will keep safe. Okay, cool. Now this is getting cold. Let me hold on. We're gonna go to 74. So not doing a super long stream just because it is a nighttime thing. I was thinking of going for 2 hours. So, another half an hour or so. Just, as a heads up. Okay, cool. Let's put the brick away. I think what might determine the roof to a degree is maybe the shape. The shape of the roof might determine what we need to do it out of. If it's full blocks or not. It is full blocks. Anyway, reason why I don't know what I am supposed to go to work tomorrow is because I am on sick leave. And on my sick leave document, it says my last sick day is today. However, it also says I'm to return to my doctor on the 19th, which is usually only the case if you are still sick. And I got that 1 second. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be at work or not tomorrow. They probably want you to go to the doctor and get diagnosed as well before you go to work. No? Okay, do I go back to the tough for the roof? Or do I do something? What would be... I got the document from my doctor. Well, it also says that you are to return to your doctor on the 19th, right? Oh, wait, the 19th isn't for like another week or so. I see. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. For some reason, I thought tomorrow was the 19th very quickly. And I was like, oh, well, aren't you supposed to go? Whatever. Doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying. What color should I do this? Exactly. It says I am to return on the 19th, but it also says the last day is today. So it's very confusing. Well, go to work, maybe, then, and see what happens. Do you feel fine? Do you feel sick? What about acacia? Would red be weird? Red might be a little strange. Hold on. Let me look at roof colors. Roof colors. Roofs. Sure. We're just going to do that. Acacia might look... Oh, I am doing terrible. My uncle is gone for another 10 days and my body is breaking apart. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, if you're not doing well, maybe don't go in. Acacia kind of looks like a concrete/clay look, which is interesting. Mud would be funky. Okay, we're gonna put some loneliness has an effect on me. Have you eaten today? If not, go eat. We're gonna put some colors up there, and we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, I will try to go to work tomorrow still, but I will bring the document and see if they can decipher it. And worse, I'm gonna call my doctor for clarification. I mean, that's probably the best way to go about it, for sure. Okay, so I have some thoughts on this, and we will see which way this goes. It's funky. We're getting funky with these colors here. What was the other one? Stripped acacia. Well, actually, it would be... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if this is going to be terrible or not, but we're going to do it. We're going to see. What does this look like? Is this even a block? This is a block. Okay. Interesting. I have, after being drained of all energy preventing me from cooking, having my order got canceled, deciding to go out to eat, immediately collapsing outside the door, doing myself and ordering from a different delivery service since my go-to canceled on me. So you have eaten, though. The final result was food was delivered to you. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do something else here to figure this out. We're going to grab the andesite. And we're just going to see which colors go best. Food was consumed. Okay. At the end of the day, as long as food was consumed, that's the important part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. I feel like I've missed something. Boop. And boop. Which color goes best? Hold on. Let me look at it with this building in the background here. The mangrove is interesting. The acacia is interesting. The terracotta is interesting. If I go to work with the document, the good thing is that regardless on if I have to work or not, I can go to the store on the way back. There you go. Okay. Pick up some stuff. Gets you out of the house, I guess. That's probably a good thing. I don't know which color to go with. I think I'm going to eliminate the green. The green is too whimsical and doesn't quite work the way... It doesn't work with what I'm trying to do here. So we're going to put away the green. I feel like from a blending standpoint, it would be weird to have this on top. So we're going to get rid of those. Now the question is, do I go with the lighter and give a little like shading to it? I just want to see what this block will look like with it. Granted, it's too noisy. I'm going to guess this is too noisy too. Okay, so which way am I going to see this tower from? Not over here, apparently. Probably like this. And if we're saying the sun is like this, this would be the brighter side and this would be the darker side. Not that we normally do that, but I feel like these need to be reversed. Sure. We're going to go with this. We're going to do the whole thing with the acacia like this. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then we will add shading to it. Getting out of the house is not a good thing, unfortunately. Work sucks and I have a nicotine allergy, which means that anyone who smokes is a major health hazard. That can inflate my lungs and cause me to, oh God, which is a very cool island you have in the city with the biggest smoker to non-smoker ratio in the world. One of the biggest. Hold on. In which way? Like there's way more smokers than there are non-smokers? That surprises me for what I thought would be considered a very like uber health conscious city. Okay, andesite goes away. Terracotta, where do we have a... We don't really have a terracotta spot. More smokers than non-smokers. That's insane. Okay, I think I just have to put the terracotta over there. I'm going to lose it. We will use the terracotta, but for now we're going acacia. This can go away. Okay, so we need a decent amount of this. I guess we'll start with a stack. Sure. Because we're gonna lose a third of this, which is obnoxious, but whatever. I don't know what the best way to do this is. If I should be doing jump stacking or what. We're gonna go with this for now. Either way, it's got to get placed and it's got to get stripped. So if there's a better method, cool, but I don't know it. Oh, that sound is very satisfying. That is a very satisfying sound. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. So after today, now I legitimately don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to stream is. It could be as late as June 17th. It could be as early as May 30th if I get really... Oh, wait, hold on. May 30th? Potentially, if I get very excited about the Minecraft live situation. It's getting dark. Let's sleep. But we start shooting tomorrow, so I don't have any more days off unless something dramatic happens till June 12th. June 12th is our last day of shooting, and then we have a day or two of check-in. I think Vienna has like a 33% smoking population. That's crazy. Blows my mind how many people still smoke out there after all, like, after all the information on how bad it is for you. It's just insane. Apologies to anybody that is still a smoker. Mind-boggling to me. Okay, let's put this away. We'll put this there. We'll put this there. I want to at least finish the roof before we call this. I know I'm yawning over here, which isn't a great sign. I'm doing my best. This is why nights will be hard, but I don't know. I feel like nighttime is a good time for some people, except for chaos, or maybe for chaos, to stream. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we do this. I don't know. I guess I should do it as though they are getting stacked on top of each other like this. Good sign actually is now past 2 a.m. So I should try and sleep. You should go to sleep then. Definitely. Have you been up for a while, or did you just randomly wake up again? Either way, yes. Try and go back to sleep if you can manage it. Boop. Boop. I think, usually not, because I do try to wrestle with chronic anxiety. So I think this is working. Not exactly how I thought it would work, but maybe. Boop. Oh wow, I'm gonna need so many more of these. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Wait, hold on. What is this block? I'm guessing is seen from under here. Yes, it is. Okay. This is a strange choice. I don't know that I've made the right decision with this color choice here. I'm going to just go with it. I'm going to do it. And then, oh well. If I don't like it, I can pick a different one. Been up a while, but that has no influence on how easy sleep is. I had periods where I was awake for over 72 hours and could not sleep even if I tried. Wow. Do you have the issue of like getting stressed about not being able to sleep and then that keeps you awake more? I don't know what that's called, but that's something that I used to have a problem with. Like sleeping was only an issue because like I would stress out about the fact that I wasn't sleeping. If that makes any sense. I'm trying to be like effective with how I use these and use as little as possible. Now that I'm realizing how kind of difficult this is going to be. That's why I have sleeping pills now. I mean, sleeping pills, I will sometimes take melatonin, but only because like I don't really have sleeping issues, except for that my job kind of forces me to have sleeping issues. No, not anymore. Again, 25 years, you get used to it at some point. You just kind of accept it as like, this is the thing. This is what's happening. I'm just not sleeping. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're almost there. I don't want that one block to despawn, but I don't really feel like jumping all the way down right now, so we're just gonna stick with it until I run out, which, oh my goodness, is gonna happen way sooner than I expected. It's a good thing we have a bone meal machine, because my word, we're kind of blowing through this. Oh my gosh, did I actually have enough to finish up this layer? Oh, I did. That's cool. Okay, we're gonna jump down there. How is this jump? 1 heart. Fine. Great. So that's one layer. I feel like I need another 2 stacks. We'll do 1 stack at a time, but let's get this 60 out of the way. Yeah, even if I don't get this textured, I want to get this building filled in. And then if we do another one of these, like if I have time to do like another random nighttime stream, we'll do the other building. In theory, I only have, well, I mean, I could just leave this nonsense. This was supposed to be a bigger one, but I want to do this one next. I just want to get all of this stuff covered. Yeah, it's part of my life. I rest my mind, sometimes wander a bit. There's nothing happens, but I don't stress. I don't stress over it. I know I am functional even if I don't sleep, so no need to stress over it. And I have a dedicated medication for it because I have the diagnostics for chronic insomnia, so I have a psychiatrist that helps me figure out things, who helps me figure things out, who gave me it. Makes sense. Makes sense. I could not function if I guess after 25 years I'd be able to function, but it would take me a while. It would definitely take me a while. I struggle on those overnight movies, trying to switch my sleep schedule to like nights to sleep during the days, and having to deal with that is just not something that is pleasant. So, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try something different here. We're gonna switch the direction for this layer, just for funsies. Just for funsies. I maybe made this a little harder on myself by doing this, but that's fine. That's fine. I am definitely excited to start filming tomorrow. This project is so cool, and I am very excited to actually get to be a part of it. And that's not usually how it is with a lot of films. Usually I'm like, okay, this script is stupid, but like this one, this is definitely like top notch for me. Probably gonna be in the top 3 best films I've ever worked on, I would say. Which is saying something. Sleep. Wait, oh, it's just raining. It was like, I thought it was later than it was. Okay, so these face this way. So the best way to do it is like this, and then we'll just get rid of these. Boop, boop. Lovely comment of one of my work coaches who managed to only sleep for 2 hours was, wow, now I know what chaos feels like, and asked me if that's what it's like to be me every day. After I said, yeah, pretty much. She seriously questioned how I managed to function at all. I mean, but it's really probably not what it feels like to be you. Because if you're used to it to a degree, what she felt after one day of only getting 2 hours of sleep is like probably a joke to you almost. Like you're so used to it. That's how I read that. It's like, oh yeah, no, this is fine. You know, one night of only 2 hours of sleep would probably do nothing in terms of actually bothering you at this point. Okay, so we're going this way still. I think that makes the most sense. Not gonna be easy. Okay, so we got rid of this. We got rid of this. We got rid of this. And we got rid of this. Cool. And then we do here. There. Now it's nighttime? No, not yet. More or less, I am still miserable. Like, not sleeping sucks. My brain is tired, etc. But I'm used to it, so I can power through the misery without much issue. Power through the misery. That's powering through the misery. That's interesting. That's an interesting way to put it. Boop, boop. Boop. Okay, I do need to like make it daytime here. Do I do another stack? I don't think so. I think at this point we're gonna mitigate how much we're using and just like use what we need for the time being. And then this way, so I just did this way, so I think we want to flip it back and go this way, right? I don't know. Well, I did something about swapping the textures around made sense in my brain. Maybe it's dumb. Maybe it'll look stupid. We can always change it. I was thinking about it in terms of like these are still logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 7 more to finish this layer. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. Okay, cool. It's not like I don't need to sleep. I do still need that. That sleep. I just adapted to be able to work well enough, even when my brain is at 50% or sometimes even 20%, because I'm that tired. So if you had to give an average, what is the average amount of sleep you get a night then? Or is it so inconsistent you couldn't even give me an average? Okay, so that will give me 9. Is that right? Did I math that correctly? Why? Well, how am I one shy? Oh, there it is. So total 10. Okay, that's cool. That will finish this layer off. I've made this difficult on myself once again. Okay. Ah, dang. Okay, I see the issue here. We're going to have to keep... It's very inconsistent, but roughly 4 to 6 hours. See, okay, that's interesting, because that amount of sleep is what I usually get when I switch to overnights on a job. If I'm like constantly rotating between days and overnights, like Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, that's kind of my... that's kind of where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 4. I need 8 more. Great. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess I see how we're going to be doing this. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it quicker to do this and then just strip this? Why did you guys tell me? What the heck? That's so much more efficient. Come on. I needed that advice. Which way am I going with these? So this is... We said average, so that's just how much sleep I get per night and can range from... Right. No, I get it. I understand. Okay, so we're going this way for one more. 2, 3. And then a boop. 1, 2, 3. Cool. I guess we do this. 1, 2. Nope. 3. Yes. That fell too low. Dang it. Oh wait, hold on. I can still climb this up. Oh, okay. Okay, we're okay. We're good. Boop, boop, boop. And boop, boop, boop. Oh boy. Now how do we do this one? I guess we do that, and then break that. Okay. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe? Anyway, 2:30 a.m. We'll go now. Nighty. Nighty night, dude. Glad I was able to see you one more time before this break. Maybe I'll get another stream in 2 weeks. We'll see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna do that many now. We're doing 12. Yeah, I want to finish this up and then I'm going to call it. We've got a little bit more to go. Not too bad. I would do some weekend streams, but with the drywall coming this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, which is the weekend afterwards, is actually my moving weekend. What the heck is this? So I'm moving from Park Slope to Bed-Stuy. So that weekend is shot. Which way did I go? I went this way. So this time we're going that way. Right? Yeah. We're going to do these little ones first. And then we will do the other ones. This is, am I going to be able to jump all these? Yeah, okay, cool. Boop, boop. Oh, you know what? These are all facing different directions now. I guess that's fine. We're kind of in tight quarters, so we're just going to do whatever is, like, easiest for up here, I think, at this point. Just so we can manage getting through. I'm very excited to finish up my downstairs office for the winter. I do slightly worry I'm going to be freezing down there, but whatever. Yeah, we're gonna go crazy with the this stuff now. Let's do another 12. How many will this give me? Let's do that many. Let's do all of those. 18. I love it. That's a good amount. I feel like that could finish us. Maybe. It is... I guess it kind of makes sense to, like, lose one when you're doing it. I don't know. Because you're basically like adding 2 sides. So if you take a block that has 6 sides and you remove 4 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you take 6 of those sides, you mathematically, I guess, only have 3 blocks that you could completely give sides like that to. So my guess is that's kind of why that works out the way it does. Maybe. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Does this go higher? Tell me it goes higher. I kind of want to be... No, we're just going to go straight up. Okay. Oh, I've missed a block. We have a hangnail. You know, minus needing texture. I kind of like it. It needs like... It needs trapdoors, I think. Let's get a couple of these. Not trapdoors. What does it need? Not trapdoors. That's the wrong thing. Fence-ish type stuff. Here, hold on. Let's grab 1, 2. Give me some bamboo. 1, 2. Give me some bamboo. 3, 4. Put it on the floor. Okay, great. I don't know where that came from. It's getting late, guys. I'm getting loopy. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ew, where's the... Oh. 4 of those. Okay. We'll do that. Can I reach? Hopefully. I use a lot of sticks. Oh my goodness. How many sides is this? Like... you know. Is that too crazy? Maybe that needed to be stairs. Actually needs to be facing out, I think. Maybe it's too close? Hold on. How can I... Is there no way to do this? Okay, I guess not. Can I do this one? How did I do that before? There we go. Okay, wait. There. Okay, we're going to sleep. I do want to try that again. I feel like there's got to be a way to make those face outside. And I think what we're going to have to do is it's going to have to be a mix of like stairs and that, unfortunately. Okay, so if I'm down here... Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have pooped my pants. Wow. That was terrifying. Oh boy. Okay. That just happened. Whew. Oh my god. I am struggling. That was I haven't had something like that happen in a very long time. Wow. Wow. Okay, hold on. Oh, my heart. There's going to come a point where I am... The only reason I'm too old to play this game is because it's going to give me a heart attack. Ay, caramba. Good God. That was terrifying. Jeez. Uncalled for. Okay, I gotta light my roof up. Is there anything else up here? No. Okay. Did it screw up any more of this? This is fixed? Okay, so we need... I can't believe that just happened. I need some andesite. I need to fix this. I need what? One polished and one regular? Good God. Be still my heart. Oh my goodness. That was uncalled for. Okay, coming off of that, what do we... We lost some stuff here, but I think it wasn't much. Okay, I really would like... Okay, there we go. If I hit it at the top, I can face it out. Man, I would love to be able to put like a trapdoor in there, but that's not going to work that way. That's fine. Do we need to replace any of the stone over here? No. So that's cool. We are going to need more dark oak, though. That put me back a little bit, but that's fine. Dark oak logs. Okay. Cool. And then zip. Oh god. No! Falling. This might be where the happy gas would actually come in. Kind of useful. There. Okay, great. I mean, it's something. I'm not... I do like the color. I think texturing needs to happen. I'm just going to go with it because I don't know a better transition, but this is very telling. I need a better transition between deep slate and tough. Do I have okay. I think I'm done with this for now. Actually, wait, hold on. I don't want to accidentally have a creeper spawn on there. Based on how that just went, so we're going to light that up real quick. Let's grab this. Grab my fortune. Let's just make a torch or two. I need like glow lichen really to go up there, but this is fine. 1, 2, 3. Boop. That should be enough. Cool. Let's see here. So if we put one there, and one there, and one there, and one there, and then probably one right on top. That should be pretty good. Although I see one over here. Okay, great. Now is it spawn proof, hopefully. It's still spawn proof in here, right? I do like... Oh, it's dangerous up there, I'd assume. Yeah, it is. Yeah, buddy. Okay, cool. We fix. We're just going to leave that scaffolding up there. No, I can't. It's going to drive me crazy. Whew. There we go. I'm in. I'm in. He's in. He's in. He made it. Cool. Okay. Better. So now we're going to just check out something real quick. I don't know if this is the right instance of the game. Oh, God, I hate that so much. It's gonna have to be glow lichen eventually, but so if I go here, it should be creative. I want to just okay. So you can kind of see over here the texture that I was working with for this. And it's the same problem of not having a block that goes here. So I want to see, okay, I don't actually remember how to do this. Okay. There's like a gradient tool, right? I hate this because I remember this stuff and then I instantly forget it. Gradient pattern. What is dark grade? Well, that's what I made. Is it a website where you like pick two colors? Is that what it was? Or was it in here where you could pick the first block, pick the last block, and it'll create the gradient in between? It's not in the editor though. It's in the creative menu. It's in the creative menu. Color picker. Gradient helper. Okay. Found it. Great. Okay. So we want, well, this is supposed to be natural blocks, but let's go with the not natural blocks that we were using, which would be, we want to go from here to technically there, I would say. Okay, so okay, there. Okay, well, obviously what stripped gray log? Okay. I need to disable that mod. Hold on. I can't believe it used that. That's hysterical. This is going to change my lighting so much. Wow, that makes such a difference. Holy heck. Whoops. View mods. Which one is it? Graywood. I can't believe it actually tried to like pull that block into there. No wonder it was janky. try that again, shall we? Without the gray wood. I wonder if there's a way to make it not use like unobtainable blocks, because that's kind of weird. Okay, what is this? Same texture, opaque, must not be transparent, solid, must be collidable, must be full 1 cube. Can I say must be obtainable? Refresh. Okay, wait, hold on. There is a hover over the letters. I know there's a way. I mean, this is too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We really only need this. Oh, but I don't want the... seriously, observer? Okay. That's refresh. Okay, so these are options. Oh, wait, but I need to... Hold on, time out. I need the middle block because that's really where the problem is. And maybe the problem is the problem. It's a problem for a reason. You can't sneak that in there. Okay. So it really wants a cyan terracotta. And if we look here, what have I done? It's cyan terracotta. So, you know. Oh, weather clear. There we go. Yeah, so if I did this, chisel tough, I don't observer. Those are the, ooh. That's interesting. I'm going to bring everything back one. Cyan terracotta, deep slate copper ore, chiseled tough, polished basalt. Polished basalt, and there's some interesting ones in here. Whoop. Nope, go back. Really, that... Let me look at the basalt thing. Basalt. I mean, I'm using basalt there. Does that really work? Or maybe the gradient is just not right here. Well, no. Okay. Well, I'm doing it with this. So maybe it's between here and here. That's the concern. Is how do I go from here to here? What does it do if I do that? It's basically how do I get from there to there? What block do you put in between there? Why is that your main choice? No. Bad. The chisel tough is probably the most interesting. This is the wrong. That's wrong. Okay, let me try the glazed terracotta. This is a weird thing. That's no. No. Crafter? Really? Some of these are super interesting. No, wrong. Oh, I want to go back. Oh, I have to right click. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of cool that you could right click to go back. Yeah, we got that. That one, I'm curious. Obviously. And then this one, I'm curious. Okay. So That's too whack. I don't like it that way. Oh, I can't rotate it though, so I'm stuck looking at it like this. I mean, vertically is how I would use it in most situations. Where's the basalt? Spade, what's up, dude? How you doing? How's it going? Oh, ads. Oh, can I? Oh, dang it. Terrible timing. You know, the basalt is kind of interesting. So if I was just looking at this in terms of what I'm working on currently, you know, we have that. And then the problem is from here to that, which is right now, it's like that and this. Which did we decide was lighter? That is lighter. It's how do you get between those two? Basalt is kind of interesting. Not this version of the basalt though. That's bad. Can't seem to figure out a way to hide unobtainable blocks. That would be nice. That's probably the only thing, but you can just click there. Yeah, that's what I ended up doing. Ah, I'm falling. Yeah, interestingly, I kind of think the basalt is better. I think the basalt is better. Spade, what's up, dude? Messing with textures. Playing with texture options for things. It's I was struggling for how to get cleanly from deep slate to tough. And interestingly, the basalt seems to be the way to go. There is also the cyan terracotta, but I just feel like from a texture perspective, it doesn't hit. This seems cleaner. Right? I think that's better. Okay, hold on. Let's go back and see. Let's go back to the CraftWorks server. Is it going to let me in? It might not let me in without that mod. It might be... Oh, yeah, it wants the mod. Dang it. Okay, fine. We put the mod on real quick. I want to see if I could... I want to get a little bit of basalt real quick and try it out. View mods. I hear my dog freaking out. She does not, I think, like the late night stream. I went past longer than I thought I would with her and being spastic. But we are approaching the time like where she needs to go OUT. I don't know if I'm spelling it for you. Out. She needs to probably go out, you know, probably need to be fed. I was hoping I could get away with 9:30, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I just want to get basalt real quick and just try throwing some basalt in this thing. Because that I don't like. I do not like. I don't likey. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I'm like in a basalt delta. So like I should be able to nab this in 2 seconds here. I'm going to have to smelt it though. Let's get like 4 or 5 pieces. Oh, I am... Hold on. Stand by. Excuse you? Okay, we're gonna running away. Where did I break through? Is this over here? Nope. Where's my hidey hole? Hold on. I know there's a way to where I broke bedrock somewhere around here. How am I so lost? Cheaty cam? Where did that go? I remember the portal was like down here. Here's where the portal was. So this is the staircase. Where the heck does this lead? There. Okay, that side of my. That was way more complicated to find than I was expecting. And it is a basalt delta. I was correct. I did not misremember things. Okay, we go down. We get to basalt. We smell some basalt. We test it. Is this go this way? We go 6. Late night streams, man. Not sure how I'm feeling about it. We'll see when I get back from this movie. If we try and do it once a week. I'm just banging my head, racking my brain around it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we get a couple more just in case we like it. So I have to come back. Basalt actually kind of breaks pretty quickly. Do I get a stack? Do I just go ham for a second here? I don't want you in my inventory. I'm going to pick it back up anyway. It's fine. We're almost at a stack. Let's just call it there. I don't think we need more. How the heck do I get out of here? There it is. Oh, the nether. I don't go to the nether. I go to the nether so rarely. It's, I don't know, man. It would be cool to, like, do something in the nether someday. But I just miss the blue skies and the bright lights, you know? I need that in my life. It makes me depressed to be in the nether for too long, honestly. I think that's the biggest reason I never want to build in the nether. It's just not bright enough. I need the brightness. I need the blue sky over my head. It's probably the same reason I would never build like in the end. Oh, my flashing lights. They finally oxidized. Here we go. Nighttime. Great. Hopefully nothing falls on my head again. That was bad. I really haven't had a jump scare like that in a very long time. Let's see. We have buckets of lava. What are we doing? Let's just cook this up real quick. Oh, I remember when this was going to be a whole, like, forge over here. Time sure does run out quick. Okay. Boop. Boop. And let's do that many for now. We'll take this back just so we have it. We'll put the bricks. Yeah. Okay. Sorry? Wait, what? Hold on. Did I? Oh, goodness. I don't know why I thought I had to smelt that. Here, do that. Wow, I don't know this game sometimes. I really thought I had to smelt that. Holy heck. That's funny. Let's start in. See what we got. Bob's your uncle. You know, and all that jazz. Uh-huh. I kind of think it helps. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Take a look at the gradient. Well, as we go further back, let's go like here. It's a little bright. It actually feels a little bright. Hold on, let me try flipping it. That feels even brighter. This is regular deep slate. Let's put a cobbled deep slate there. Maybe it's the direction it's facing. I don't know, man. What does just regular basalt look like? Regular basalt's almost more interesting to me. Oh, but which way? Can I place it this way? I guess if I put something on the inside, right? Let's hold on, this one. So if we do that for now, and then we do that. No. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm a little too particular. I think that's the problem here. I mean, the other option was the cyan terracotta. It's like a little noisy. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just a texture thing. Maybe this is just way too smooth. Maybe this just needs to be just tough. Maybe trying to stick this in was just never gonna work. Oh, that just looks so light. That looks too light. There's not another block I'm missing, right? Like, I hear zombie. It did say try the chisel tough. Where is the zombie? Where are we hearing this? I hear a zombie very close to me. Okay, there's some zombies under there. That's fine. Let's just, for funsies, just throw you in there. And we'll put another one over there. Do we still have this whole? I think I left the basalt in. Yeah, the basalt's there. Okay, let's look at that. Ooh. That does look better. That does look better. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh, that's so annoying. That's very annoying, but that does look much better. It's almost like it needs the combination with the basalt. Like, I kind of like the basalt being there with it. Up close, it's a little funky. But, like, I think I like it. Still need, I kind of think I want a little bit darker under the ridge. But I do think that looks better. Okay, coolio. Ended up going a little longer than I was expecting. 2.5 hours, not too bad. I am gonna head out. And hopefully maybe I'll get to stream some weekend or something somewhere along the way. Not sure. But anyway, have a good night, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by.